Hi, today I will go through Visuino and connection to Delphi. So I will just test and see how fast I can do it. I was watching a video from Boyan Mitov, the developer of the Visuino. So yeah, let's see how fast we can do this integration and get some visual elements up in a Windows application. Okay, so let's start. So here we see an Arduino, and we can unbox it. So we see some LEDs here, and we can also reduce the image a little bit from the camera. Me. Okay, so let's start. First here, I want to have a lot of data sent out to the serial port. And for sending many different data types, I will use a packet. So after doing that, I can easily connect it to the input of the serial port here. And I have to open this one. I will not go in detail of the data types. So I will just make a quick demonstration how fast and how easy this software is to use. So we make example one integer. Oh, we can take an analog, and we take two digital. And when this is done, we want to have a counter. This one, one counter, or this one. Here we can move this up. Here we can move this here. And then we connect some lines. And then for the analog value, we want to make a sign generator. We want two pulse generators. We connect those lines in here. And then we set some pulse times. So for the first one, I plan to have this to an LED. So this can be a frequency of 1. The next one can be a frequency of 2. And we can also change the asymmetry. So we have the first one, it's just a short blink, a long waiting time. On the next one, we have a long time on and short off. On the sign generator, we need to have another pulse generator. And we set this frequency to 20 times per second. And then we want another pulse generator. We can set this counting to 4 times per second. And we take another pulse generator. And we set this frequency to 8 times per second. Then we connect some lines. Yeah, that should be it. Now this is a counter counting up, and we send this into the packet. And this is another counter counting up, send this into the packet. This is a sine analog generator, and that's going to go up and down. We send this into the packet again, and the pulse generator with some different asymmetry. All this is sent through the COM port. So I think this should be fine. And now we can compile and upload. When this is done, we can, as long as we have a packet here, we can go to the serial and we can connect it. Disconnect first. Select, instead of this unformatted text, we select the packed one. And we connect again. When we do that, we will get up automatically a scope with or different values going in. We can click on the instruments here. And from here, we can see different from the different types we set up inside this one. So what we can do now, we can disconnect that first, and we can change the display view on this one. So if we go into the packet element, double click on this one, select the integer. Let's see, yeah. And when we select one of these values, we can go to the visualization here, and we can set this instrument to a segment, and we can change this integer to also a segment. And for this analog emitter, the angular is okay. We also can, this is LEDs, so this is good. On this scale should be okay, minimum and maximum. This seems to be fine now. So maybe you don't even need to upload it. We can see the values. So this counter counts twice as fast as the other one, and we have a sine wave generated here. Two LEDs, one with a long steady on and short off, and one with a short on and long steady off. But now we want to have this into our Windows application, an exe file that we can use, that will show the same type of thing. And for this one, we disconnect first, and then we open our Delphi. We have a new project here, and inside here we need to read the COM port. So we add a a COM port. We drag this out here. And from here, we need to set the COM port here. So we do that by changing the COM port. And then we need to unpack the data we just sent. So we search for packet and we use unpack it. And we want to have we will use segment goal. We can place this here, and we need same again. Place that here. And then we want to have a angular gauge. So we place this here. Expand this a little bit. And then we want to have two LEDs. So this is also from the Mitov software. These components that you can use, and this is open comes from the OpenWire system from Boyan Mitov. Amazing that you can implement and put these things that easily into here. It works. You can make this LED a little bit bigger. So I'm not going to details here, but it's just for showing how fast things can be done. So after we have added the components, we need to connect them the same way as in Visuino. So down here you have OpenWire, and as soon as we click that button, we will have the same kind of components as we have in Visuino, and we can move them up so they look a little bit better on the screen. We need to unpack it. We have segment H1, segment H2. We have the anchor gauge here, and we should have the LED here. There should be one more here. I'll place this up here. So here we need to connect the first one from the COM port. This COM port is set to 10 already. Or we connect a wire from here to here. Inside this one, we need to open the elements. I don't know if you can see this, but I will add this one. And here we need to add the elements. So we add the same type of elements in the same order. Down here, use this one, and we want to Boolean. So when this is done, we can see that we have gotten the connectors, and we need to connect them to the visual components on our in our application. So in here we connect a wire. Here we connect to the next. Here we connect to the Here we connect to the next here, and then we have a connector to our LEDs, like this. As of now, we should be able to compile it and see what we're getting out. See if you maybe don't see that window. I will add that window. I'll click this on, and we can easily move that down here. And now we can see the value here, because there is some maximum and minimum value. Scaling and these things is not set on this one. So this we have to fix at first. And for doing that, we can go in here again. And we need to set some values here for the minimum and maximum values. So here I just add a big type of number. Since we don't have decimals, so we can take away the precision. Here. This is okay. And we do the same with the other one. I'll take away the precision. Here. And this is the gauge. Let's see. Maximum and minimum. So this is an analog value, so this will go from maximum 1 to minimum 0. It's okay. If we want to use scaling, we can also add that down here. For the LEDs, they seem to be fine already. Now we can compile and see again. And now it popped up. And now we can see the values coming straight from the Arduino through COM port 10, which is my COM port there. And we have one LED, so the two LEDs with different symmetry. And we have a counter, which is counting twice as fast as the other one. And we have a GOG meter, which makes a sine wave. So this is how simple it can be done. So thanks to Boyan Mitov for this wonderful work he has done with all this. It's so amazing. So thank you and see you again. Okay, bye.